I urge all my colleagues, Democrats and Republicans, to support allowing us to proceed on this legislation. This is responsible legislation. We end the billions of dollars of tax breaks for these huge oil companies whose executives have been hauling in record salaries and while the profits of the companies are skyrocketing. Second, we force the oil companies in this legislation to do their part by investing some of their profits in clean and affordable alternative energy. We protect the American people from price gougers, and we stand up to OPEC and countries who are colluding together to keep oil prices high, and we take a look at these margins. There are many people who believe that the high cost of oil, a lot of it is sheer speculation. So this legislation, I acknowledge, Mr. President, is not a silver bullet that will solve all of our energy crisis, but it will take a nip out of it. After 7.5 years of Bush-Cheney energy policy, there are no quick fixes. The American people deserve to know the truth that the road ahead won't be easy, but this is a start. It will help lower prices. It will help working families make ends meet. It's one small step in a long and uphill road to a cleaner, more affordable energy future and to restoring the affordability of the American dream to families all over our country.
Over the weekend, as we all know, average U.S. gas prices hit an all-time high of more than $4 a gallon. I only point this out because it seems our friends on the other side aren't aware of it. In the middle of what some are calling the biggest energy shock in a generation, they seem baffled. Faced with a national outrage over gas prices, they propose as a solution, of all things, a windfall profits tax. If the idea had any merit at all, Republicans would consider it, but of course it doesn't. We know from experience. Jimmy Carter tried a windfall profits tax in 1980, and it was a miserable failure. The Congressional Research Service says its only effect was to depress domestic production, thus significantly increasing our reliance on foreign oil. And in the end, less domestic production led to significantly less revenue from the tax than was expected. The same thing, of course, would happen again.